You know, this weekend just gone was meant to be an absolute banger, dude. I was gonna go away, go see some friends, have a good time, you know, have a good time. But unfortunately, Friday hit, and some interesting news came out, which has since made me stay in my room all weekend and cry in internal sorrow. I'm talking about a recent delay that happened in which, man, it sucks because, dude, we're so damn close, but yet now we're so far away. Basically, Spyro got delayed. Hey, what's up? So yeah, the Spyro Reignited Trilogy unfortunately got delayed last Friday. Toys for Bob sent out a bit of a blog post just sort of explaining the whole situation. So we'll talk about that news first and then get into the thick of it. Toys for Bob said, everyone here at Toys for Bob is so proud to be reigniting the original Spyro trilogy after all these years. We're deeply committed to getting these games right, so we've decided to move the release date of Spyro the Reignited Trilogy to November 13th, 2018. I really hoped that you'd be rescuing dragons and scorching Rhinox sooner, but the trilogy needs more love and care. In November, when you're exploring the Dragon Realms, Avalar, and the Forgotten Worlds, we know you'll agree the extra time was worth the wait. I gotta say though, dude, September is getting debated hard. September is getting debated hard, dude. I mean, regardless, we still have Spider-Man, so thank you, Spidey, for like hanging in there. Get it? Hanging. God, alright, you know what? It's okay. As traditions go, I'll show myself out. But September has certainly been debated hard. There were 3 awesome releases coming out in September. The first one went, the second one went, and now we're left with Spider-Man. These games were obviously Code Vein, Spyro, and Spider-Man. 3 banger releases in September, 3 of which are probably my most anticipated games of 2018. Unfortunately, Code Vein was meant to release on September 27th this year, but it did get pushed back until 2019. And then, of course, Spyro was meant to release on September 21st, but it's now been pushed back until November. Now, the message that Toys for Bob have actually given us behind the reason of actually delaying Spyro seems to be that it's coming from a development standpoint, and it just seems to be that the company itself needs additional time to obviously fine-tune this game, fine-polish it, and get it to the best possible product that they can. I think as soon as we found out about this delay though, a lot of people were sort of jumping onto the idea that perhaps maybe it is to do with the other releases that are happening sort of around the same time. Spyro was originally meant to release sort of later on in September, being that of the 21st, and with Spider-Man releasing at the very start of September, one of the most highly anticipated games of 2018. Not to also mention Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which also releases, I believe, on the 18th of September, another highly anticipated title. And then, of course, we come into October, and we then get into the thick of it when looking towards games like Red Dead Redemption, Soul Calibur, Battlefield 5, Forza Horizon 4, some pretty damn big releases are coming out in October. So when you look at November, really the biggest release that is actually coming out in November would probably have to be that of Fallout 76. Otherwise, you do have games like, of course, Darksiders 3 and Hitman, but when you look at those 3 titles and compare them to the titles that are coming out September and October, it definitely makes more sense from a business standpoint to use November as the viable release month. However, that doesn't really seem like the case for Toys for Bob. It doesn't really seem like they're making this decision from a business standpoint, but more so from a development standpoint. So yeah, it just simply comes down to them needing additional time. But I mean, hey dude, that's fine by me because, you know, honestly, although I was throwing a little bit of a tanty before, I gotta say that if Toys for Bob need additional time to fine-tune this to make it the best possible remade trilogy experience for Spyro, then by all means, take your time. And of course, it's only an additional 2 months. Only an additional 2 months. Only an additional 2 months! I gotta say though, the cool thing about November 13th is it means that this game will be releasing in the same week as my birthday, so that's gotta count for something, right? All in all though, I'm not really too phased about this. Yes, it is only 2 months, and it does mean that we're going to be getting an extra clean, extra nice version of the game, so hey, that's always cool at the end of the day. However though, it is unfortunate to see that quite a few games, especially ones that I have my eyes on, are getting absolutely booty slapped recently. Code Vein, Spyro, goddamn Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, honestly, devs, chill. Take a break. Take a breath. Take a breather. Sit down, think about it, plan it out first, come up with the date, then go for it. It ain't no good setting a release date, then 5 months later down the track, you then come up to the point where you're getting close, and then you suddenly realize, holy shit, for the past 5 months, Johnny has been doing nothing on his computer other than playing on Microsoft Paint. I don't know where I'm going with this. I've got no idea where I'm going with this. However, guys, with all that being said, that is pretty much going to wrap up today's video. I wanted to talk about the Spyro delay because it's some pretty big news. So in the comment section down below, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions. With all that being said, though, I'm Cynical. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.